Well, Edie, this is the first time we're hearing from and seeing the former Stockton basketball player in court. This is the first time since his arrest after practice last Friday. Chance Comanche appeared in court today here at the Sacramento County Courthouse, and he told the judge he will go to Nevada to face those murder charges. Las Vegas police say this is what they call a murder execution, a murder plan that was executed with his ex-girlfriend.
Let's stand up on the red mark, face the judge.
Instead of the basketball court, former Stockton Kings player Chance Comanche found himself in a different court, a Sacramento County courtroom, accused of murder. Wearing a jail-issued orange jumpsuit, the 27-year-old waived his extradition to Nevada to face charges of murder and conspiracy to commit murder in the killing of 23-year-old Morena Rogers. Comanche and 19-year-old Sakari Harnden are accused of planning Rogers' murder in early December. In the police arrest warrant, Comanche told detectives Harnden is an ex-girlfriend he met online a year and a half ago. In a confession to police, Comanche said he was texting the victim pretending to be a trick and wanting to meet up for sex. He said once in the car, Rogers agreed to have her hands zip-tied. He says he used an HDMI cord to strangle her, and Harnden joined in and used her hands, strangling the victim together. They put her body in a ditch in the desert outside of Las Vegas, covering her remains with rocks. The arrest warrant shows the pair tried to find someone else to kill Rogers first, even offering $3,000. In text messages from December 2nd, Harnden wanted updates throughout the day. He texted, "I told my dog the whole plan. He's just waiting to run it by them." He also wrote, "He already hit him, just waiting for them to hit back." And to clarify, Comanche texted, "So y'all want her chipped or just the expletive took?" Then he used a coffin emoji. He also texted he was trying to find a ghost gun using emojis. Detectives say no one responded, so the pair decided to kill Rogers themselves. Some supporters of Comanche attended the court hearing but didn't say anything. The confession that came out through court documents is pretty damning. Do you have anything to say about that?
We really have nothing to say. We're going to let the courts deal with it.
Okay.
We're going to deal with it. We're going to deal with it in Nevada. Thank you.
Well, also that police arrest warrant show that the pair actually texted each other before the game, with Harnden even wishing Comanche good luck in that game. Now, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police have 30 days to come here to the Sacramento County Jail to pick up Comanche to face those charges in Nevada. Reporting live in downtown Sacramento, Michelle Van Doer, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, so the allegations here just chilling when you hear them like that. So let's talk about motive.
Yeah, that's right, Golston. Also in that police arrest warrant, Comanche had told detectives that Harnden was upset with the victim because she says that the victim actually implicated Harden's ex-boyfriend in another double murder case here in California.
Okay, so interesting how those pieces are seeming to come together in those allegations. Michelle, thank you.